everyone, and thank you, Edward, for inviting me here. My name is Mark, and I'm the founder and the CEO of Eugene. You probably have no idea what Eugene is, but it sounds like exercising, right? And make you healthy, and that's all you need to know for now. So Eugene is the world's first small mobile health enhancer, and I created this company because I want to use the latest electric stimulation technology to enhance people's health in the most efficient and easiest way. So a couple years back, I helped co-founded an authentication technology company called AirSig, and we were pretty fortunate that we received $2 million US for the seed round. And like every other startup company, we worked extremely hard for it, day in and day out. And soon after, I realized I have a very serious shoulder injury. How many pages? Okay. And it's seriously affecting the way my daily routine. So I had to see a physical therapist 3 times a week. But I found it really difficult for me to make the time traveling to the hospital and complete the therapy because I just don't have the time traveling and wait for the therapy. And while I was getting the therapy during that period, I noticed there's a lot of people waiting in the room, regardless of age. There are young people, there are old people. Like this one, the guy might be suffer from the exercise injury because he's always do occasionally weekend workout, so he just get injured. And for the elders, he might suffer from muscle pain because he got very poor blood circulation. Or like this office lady, because he's always long time sitting on the chair and he got back problem. And for that guy, like most of the people down there reading your phone, is the 3C addict, so you got neck problems. They might not have the same similar syndrome, but they all need help to get electrotherapy 2 or 3 times a week. So you might wonder why they have to come to the hospital to get electrotherapy. What's so different about the technology here in the hospital? To put it easily is the electrotherapy used in the hospital is using the high frequency. You can see it's from 1,000 to 8,000 and using the higher intensity. So we actually stimulate deeper, much deeper to the muscle. So it gives you much better therapeutic effect. And versus to consumer electrotherapy device that only works on your skin. So it doesn't do anything. And that's why they have to come to the hospital. And when you look at the chart, you might find quite disturbing. For a major city to commute to the hospital back and forth, it takes at least 2 hours. Especially like a big city like Taipei or Tel Aviv. And then once you get to the hospital, you have to register, you have to wait in line. So the actual therapy time is just about 30 minutes. So we are talking about less than 20% of the treatment time for every hospital visit. That's not very efficient, right? Is there a way that we can give the patients more therapy time, less travel to the hospital, and help them get better sooner? The answer is yes. And that's why we created Eugene, to make this possible.